Hey, Hussy Hotties. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Thank you guys for being so patient with me over the past few months. I've been recalibrating and seeing how I want to create my YouTube content. And today we're coming to you with our first podcast edition little chat video. So today we're going to be talking about how when most of us grew up, right? We were always told that money was evil. Money makes people do crazy things. Like, what was your relationship to money when in your family? Like, when you grew up with your family, how did your mother, how did your father, how did your grandparents speak to you about money? Was it in a abundant state? Was it in a lack state? Was it in a we only have enough to get by? Or was it I live in abundance and we're going to be good regardless? So that's what today's video is about. We're talking about creating a new relationship with money. A lot of people want to have the material money, but most people don't really have the mindset of money to even materialize the mental money that they want into the material, if that makes sense. So I've broken this video down into 3 talking points, so we're going to go ahead and get started into the first one. So as I mentioned before, sorry about that, as I mentioned before, we all heard that money was evil, how we grew up about money, and how most of us come from broken families. Not gonna say all of us, but most of us. Well, majority of us, majority of the people that are black, we come from broken families because our ancestors have been enslaved. So, majority of black people are descendants. We come from, people who were broken from their land. So, I feel like our relationship with money has over time have been a little bit what's the word I want to call it? We never really we've never was able to see our riches, if that makes sense. So if we was taken from our homeland and our home country where our riches were, and then we were bought, exported, however, that whole slavery story, and we were brought here to the Americas and we became slaves. So most of us, we look at money as white people being our savior, or that's why so many people are on Section 8, living in the projects, living in the PJs, living in the hood. Like, once you realize that, I'm gonna take it back, go back. So, I got ADHD, I be rambling, so I'm gonna try to stay on topic with the video. So yeah, going back to slavery, we've never had that representation of seeing black excellence. And granted, as we grew throughout, and our Black History Month, and we have our inventors, we have our Madam CJ Walkers, the self-made millionaires, but those people were put in a certain, that black excellence and all of that you have to be black excellence in order to achieve these type of things. And I really feel like that's honestly it's bullshit. Granted, you do need to surround yourself with excellence, I do believe in that, but so get back to the point of the money is evil, and how our whole mindset is very lack, we have a very lack and scarcity mindset when it comes to dealing with money. A lot of people want money. A lot of people want, I'm like, I have an exercise where I ask, people around me, like, if I'm just around people, like, what's your dream amount of money? That if somebody was to come into your life right now and give you your dream amount for you to live your lavish life, how much would that cost? And what would be your exact steps to, like, what would you do with the money? And every person that I've asked that question to, And I'm actually going to start asking him more and doing that more like a visual representation. I think that would be good. But anywho, um, majority of the people, they say, I'll 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 buy a house, I'll get my car, I'll do all of those things. All of the 3D, what society tells us, get married, have a baby, get a car, get a house. But after that, after you've done all of the things that you were supposed to do, you checked off all your boxes of being a human, and you've done your human thing. What will be your dream passion? What will be your something that you want to bring from your heart space, your purpose, other than worldly things? That's what I call bills, cars, food, the worldly things that we have to deal with on a worldly basis. But spiritually, what would be your what would be something that you would put that money and invest it into to build you and your family legacy, and to be able to pass down systems, not just businesses? Because a lot of people think like, oh, I'm gonna pass down my business to my kids. But if you don't have the systems in place, if you don't have the financials in place, if you don't have things in place, you can't pass down anything. Like, we want to be so quick to pass down something and create generational wealth, but we have to also bring it back to creating wealth within ourselves first, and having that wealth well within our riches within ourselves, if that makes sense. So it should. Wealth well, I like that. Our wealth well. So um as we come to all of this, and I'm just rambling, not rambling, but just chit chatting about just how money is evil, and having that scarcity and lack mindset. Most people, when they low on funds, what they say, I'm broke, I don't have the money, I don't like. That's what everybody, not everybody, but when we're going through something as a community, as a collective, because I do it too. When we're going through something, we can easily be like, I don't have, I don't do, I don't, and myself included. I've done this, and even when I catch myself doing this, I'd be like, no, I may not have it now, but eventually I will have it, or I will have it. I may not have it now, but I will have it. You feel me? So it's all about, that's where the mindset shift comes into play, because your words are spells, your words, whatever you say, and whatever you put out into the universe, it will come back to you tenfold. So if you tell the universe every day, I'm broke, I don't have the money, I don't have this, I don't have that, I can't do this, I can't do that. You're literally telling the universe that you don't want to try, and you already put in that energy of, I can't, I don't want, I'm hopeless, I'm faithless. And that's not how you move when you're supposed to be spiritual. You feel me? Or even if you're religious, wherever you come from, whoever you praise, but you got to have faith in something. You feel me? So unlearning your lack mindset, that comes with patience with yourself, that comes with doing some healing, doing some shadow work within yourself, and building a better relationship when it comes to money with yourself. So when you start unlearning things, and when you actually start, you unlearn to relearn. So once you start unlearning, like, okay, now that I'm aware of my lack and scarcity mindset, now what can I do differently? How can I train my brain? What could I do to enhance the, not enhance the lack, but enhance more abundance and more prosperity into my life rather than more lack? So one thing is affirmations, is just talking to yourself, self-talk. How do you talk to yourself? Do you give yourself empowerment, positive affirmations? Do you uplift yourself? Do you nurture yourself? Do you give yourself compassion, even in making money? So when you going to work, are you, my bills is not paid, I can't do, like, no. It's all about how you speak about money specifically. This is what I'm talking about. Not, this is when it comes to anything. When you want to when it comes to healing, you have to be very intentional about what you say and what you do. So affirmations is just a way where it can keep you grounded, and also like help you with help you on your words, I guess. What's the word that I want to say? Yeah, help you with your words. Pronunciation. I was like, that's the word. Pronunciating. Putting it out there. You want to pour that love back into yourself that you pour into others. So if you tell other people, yes, go and get it, you need to be telling yourself, yes, go and get it. All of that same energy you give to other people, you got to make sure you give it back to yourself. So, and that's when it comes to creating a better relationship with money, that's one of the most, I guess, the easiest ways to like really start tapping in and retraining your mind and brain. Affirmations, surrounding yourself with people that are financially literate and that can educate you on more money topics, having more mentors in your life that can bring more opportunities to you. So you can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have the right connections and the right network and the right resources, it's not going to really take you anywhere. So this is unlearning. So most people think money is just a piece of paper, when money is actual mental before it becomes into the physical. So even people, like relationships is money. Like people think, like, how do you think when people be like networking and all of that, like you could literally get rich by networking? That's like a real thing, because you literally could meet the right person and the next day you could literally be rich. You could literally have the abundance, whatever it is. You've been wanting a loan, you've been wanting capital for your business, you've been fundraising, you need money to pay your bills, like whatever it is, you could literally change your life overnight if you have the abundant mindset and you believe and you have faith that no, this can actually happen for me, just like it has happened for all of the celebrities you see, all of the influences you see in the world, all of the celebrities you see in the world, all of the people that are on top living the luxury life that you aspire to be. These people, the only difference is what they told themselves, and they believed in themselves, and they surrounded themselves with the right people to get them to the right places. So when I mean unlearning money and creating a better relationship with money, that comes with relationships as well. It's not just the relationship with money itself. So, you know, that was our second talking point. And our third talking point will be, how to manifest money with your mind. So I haven't let you guys know, but we will have our first Money Magic Masterclass. It will be called Seducing the Matrix, because that's what the fuck we're doing in this crazy time of chaos and confusion. We will be the rich witches manifesting, bringing in abundance for all of these unwavering, unsettling times that's about to come ahead of us in the prior up and coming months. We will be grounded. We will be secure. We will have money coming to us, flowing through us through the power of our, through the power at our Money Magic Masterclass. I don't know why I can't talk today, but anywho, I need me a little necky. I think that's why. But anywho, so using your mental space to bring the physical money into the 3D space. That is something that I will be teaching in my masterclass, Rich Manifestants. It will be happening on August 8th. During the Lions Gate. So it's like the perfect time. Y'all know Leo season is the perfect time. If you want to get some shit started, Leo season is the season to do that. So if you've been in that, I don't know what to do, I don't know, just, I feel like everybody has been in like a fucking limbo. Like that's what I want to call it, a limbo space where we don't really, everybody just like going with the flow. We in fucking an inflation, the economy, it's a recession right now. So it's just a lot going on. And instead of channeling our energy into war, politics, debate, you have to channel it into something positive and something that's going to bring you abundance and prosperity. You could put your energy into that and you will be drained by next year around the same time. Or you can put your energy into learning how to use the power of your mind and the power of your thoughts and the power of your mental space to really tap into the divine, to your ancestors, to your spiritual team, other than the God that you serve or the gods, whoever. But there's a bigger spiritual team that we are not including in our spiritual work, and it's very important if you're trying to clear your financial karmas, if your families, like I said, our most of our families, we've come from enslaved places, we've been colonized, all of that stuff. So a lot of our knowledge, our sacred knowledge of our real ancestors, from our ancient ancestors from before they was colonized, they're calling us back to our original things our original ways of doing things, and how we would manifest things into our life using plants, herbs, singing, dancing, the elements of the universe. And like I said, we will get more into that on our workshop on August 8th. So I hope you guys can join me, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little chit chat video. Like I said, I just wanted to come on here and give y'all a little, because it's rich witch season. It's giving abundance. So if you not, especially if you're a Leo Aquarius and you not standing in your energy and shining bright and like walking with some motherfucking confidence and walking like the hot stepper you are, okay? Because it's hot stepping time and you better come through hot if you know. So we stepping in, and I hope you guys can join us for the Rich Witch Manifesting Coven. It will be a virtual workshop. And the workshop, it comes with a bunch of other things. A digital product is included in the workshop that you will be able to use. You will have resale rights, and you will be able to resell it as your first digital product for your business. Even if you don't have a business, this will be a first product for you that you can sell digitally. So it's really I'm telling people to flip the ebook. I'm giving y'all all of my gems that I've actually used over the 8 years as a fashion designer, stylist, home cook, community builder. Literally how I keep cash flow coming into my pockets. I may not have the abundance of being able to buy trips and all of that stuff just yet. But honey, that's coming, because what I do is a continuation. So you got to start from somewhere. And if you don't have nothing, you don't got a car to your name, a job, a house, and nothing, this is the perfect start. So I hope this helps. Don't forget to please like, subscribe, and share with your friends, your family, and leave in the comments. I want to hear like about some of the stories. Like, how I just said like money is evil. Like that's something that I kind of grew up always hearing. Like money is evil. Money makes people dangerous. Money ruin things. So I want to hear some of the evil, negative things that people have said to you when you were coming up in your childhood, and how do you plan on retraining your mind to think differently, move differently, so that you can attract differently. So I hope this helps. I'll see y'all in the next video. And yes, have a beautiful week. Bye.